evil spirits have no power in our life unless we give them power. They have no power in our life unless we give them power. We give them power by committing sin. We give them power by living a life in a life that has aspects that are not in accord with the gospel. So if I'm harboring bitterness in my heart that's not in accord with the gospel, I'm ceding authority. Some piece of my heart, I've given authority away to, evil spirit of bitterness. And then it has it can have an active role. That doesn't mean that every time there's bitterness, there's like I'm totally flooded with an evil spirit of bitterness.
I give room to that.
Yes. I give it a foothold. The term that you might hear is I give evil spirits a foothold. So based on how I respond to trauma, I can give a foothold to evil spirits. Based on getting involved in serious sin or occult, which is ultimately serious sin too, I can give a foothold to evil spirits, a place for them to rest in my heart. And then the process of, I'll say, kicking that out, that this foothold, when they have a foothold, if they're there for a long time, that keeps getting reinforced with my behavior, then we call that bondage. So it's like a reinforcement, and it's what I said before about our will being paralyzed. We still can make a choice, but it can be really hard. Like if I have an addiction, and the addiction is spiritual, if there's a spiritual, demonic reality to that addiction, then it can be really sort of another dimension of difficulty trying to break that addiction, because I've ceded part of the authority that I have away. I've made a place of rest in my heart and in my life, given away part of power in my will, essentially, to make a choice. So
it's very interesting when you say, I really love that quote of you. Maybe you'll say it again. Like the evil spirit does have power in your life unless you give him the power, isn't it? I feel it's very interesting. Yeah, it seems like we give more. It's us who give the devil more power in us, because at some point God has freed us. God has freed us through his son Jesus Christ, and in our way of doing and everything, we may let the bad spirit, the evil spirit, have more power on us.